Good morning, student. In our last video, we have discussed about physical fitness, wellness, and healthy lifestyles and component of physical fitness, that is strength, speed. Let's discuss about endurance. Endurance, it is the ability to sustain or continue an activity, or in other words, it is the ability to resist fatigue. Means endurance is the ability of an individual to continue an activity for long period of time without any fatigue. okay? किसी भी एक्टिविटी को लंबे समय तक करना बिना फैटिक के, बिना थकावट के, इज नोन एज endurance. Ability to do his activity for long period of time without any fatigue is known as endurance. Endurance is one of the important component for middle and long distance race, and it is required. Endurance is required for almost all game like football, hockey, basketball, handball, etc. In this type of games, endurance is required. Maximum endurance is required. Endurance can be measured through distance run or time factors. Types of endurance. There are two types of endurance: short term endurance and long term endurance. Short term endurance, also known as aerobic endurance or muscular endurance. Short term endurance, this component of endurance is helpful to perform activity for long duration with fast speed. Aerobic, short term and aerobic. ठीक है, short term और and aerobic or muscular endurance. And aerobic means in the absence of oxygen. So this endurance is helpful to perform activity for long distance with fast speed. You have to do an activity with fast speed. This is the endurance where the anaerobics type of activity is done, and your intensity, that is the speed, is very fast in this type of endurance. And this endurance is for short duration and is also known as muscular endurance, as this activity is performed in the absence of oxygen with the help of stored energy in the muscle glycogen. It produces short-term endurance as we do the activity with fast speed, with maximum speed. Therefore, this produces lot of fatigue and tiredness as it causes oxygen depth. It also required for almost all game and sports. Short-term endurance is required for almost all games like tennis, badminton, handball, volleyball, swimming, etc. Okay, short-term endurance, it's help to develop your anaerobic endurance. And aerobics means ability to do an activity in the absence of oxygens. In anaerobic endurance, in short-term endurance, you do the activity with your maximum speed for shorter duration. And long-term endurance, long-term or aerobic means in the presence of oxygens, or cardiovascular endurance. This endurance is helpful when the activity is done for long duration and the intensity or speed is very slow. In this endurance, the activity is done for long duration and the speed is slow. It is the combination of circulatory and respiratory system which provide continuous energy for the workout. This type of activity helps to develop your aerobic endurance, and speed is slow. It delays the fatigue as the speed is slow. Therefore, the fatigue is delayed. Thus, it required for long distance. It is mainly required for long distance race, road cycling, cross country, marathon race, etc. This are the types of endurance: short-term endurance and long-term endurance. In short-term endurance, it helps to develop your anaerobic endurance, and in this short-term endurance, the activity is done for short duration with the maximum speed. And long-term endurance or aerobics endurance, it will develop your aerobic endurance, and in this the activity is done for longer durations and intensity, and the speed is slow. Flexibility, it is the ability of joint to move in maximum range. Ability of your joint, अपने joint को maximum range तक move करना. In other words, this is the range of movement to move maximum. To move maximum means ability to move your joint. How much you can stretch your joint. Maximum stretching your joint maximum at a maximum range is known as flexibility. Flexibility is specific to a given joint and is depend upon the muscular surrounding joint, and flexibility vary from joint to joint. The flexibility vary from joint to joint due to its structures surrounding adjoining ligament, tendon, and muscles. And flexibility is measured through flexometers. Flexibility क्या है? It is the ability of your joint. ये joint की ability है to move in maximum range. How maximum you can stretch your joint. And flexibility is vary from joint to joint due to its structure surrounding, etc. And flexibility can be measured through flexometers. There are two types of flexibility: passive flexibility and active flexibility. Passive flexibility means ability of joint to move in maximum range with external help. Ability to move your joint maximum range with external help. External help के through, with the help of partners. Ability to move your joint maximum range. Example: stretching, doing stretching with the help of partner. Active flexibility means performing without the external help. Stretching means ability of a joint, ability to move your joint maximum range without any external help. It is of two types: static flexibility and dynamic flexibility. Static means fixed. It is the ability. In static flexibility, the flexibility stationary positions, there is no movement. For example, chakrasana, toe touching, sideward bangings. Okay, ability to move your joint maximum range from a stationary positions without movement. Doing chakrasana, in chakrasana there will be the no movement. And dynamic flexibility, dynamic means motion, ability to move your joint maximum range while in motion. For example, during gymnastic, diving, etc. Stretching your joint while in motion. These are the type of flexibility. Last is coordinative ability. Coordinative ability, it is the ability of body to perform movement with perfection and efficiency. Means ability to do the movement with perfection. किसी भी movement को doing perfectly and efficiently करना. Or it is the ability to execute a sequence of movement smoothly and accurately. Movement को smoothly and accurately करना without getting unbalanced. ठीक है, बिना unbalanced हुए. This involved the sense, muscular contractions, and joint movement. Every physical activity in life requires the ability to coordinate our limb to achieve the successful outcome, from walking to the complex movement in sports. or coordinative ability. We can also they say that coordinative ability is the ability to change the movement or directions, changing the movement or directions in the shortest time without getting unbalanced. अपने movement को और direction को change करना in a minimum possible time without getting unbalanced, or ability to do the movement को करना efficiently and effectively, अपने movement को efficiently and effectively करना, और changing ability of human body to change the direction quickly and effectively. There are six type of coordinative ability: adaptive ability, balance ability, combinatory ability, kinesthetic ability, rhythmic ability, and orientation ability. Adaptive ability, it is the ability that enable modifications of motor activity on the base of comparisons or anticipated changing conditions while performing the activity. Okay, coordinative ability means ability to change the movement, अपने movement को change करना according on the basis of ability to change the movement according on the base of comparison or anticipation of the new or changing condition with perfections and with perfections. Okay, coordinative ability, there are six type of coordinative ability. Adaptive ability means ability to adjust और चेंज द मूवमेंट, अपने मूवमेंट को एडजस्ट करना और चेंज करना इफेक्टिवली. ठीक है, एबिलिटी टू एडजस्ट और चेंज द मूवमेंट इफेक्टिवली ऑन द बेस ऑफ चेंजिंग सिचुएशन, और on the base of change or anticipated change in the situation. जैसा situation होगा और according to the anticipated changing situations अपने movement को adjust करना या फिर change करना. And adaptive ability is mainly depend upon experience. Okay, adaptive ability is the ability to change or adjust the movement according to the anticipated or the changing situation. Balance ability. Balance ability is the ability to keep the body or its parts in relatively stable positions. अपनी body को और body part को in a stable balance position पे रखना. Combinatory ability. Combinatory ability means ability to put the partial movement together into more complex movement. Combinatory, or we can say coupling ability, means ability to combine the various body part movement with one another's for a successful performance. अपने movement को combine करना for successful performance. Kinesthetic ability. Kinesthetic means sense. Kinesthetic ability is the ability to realize the kinetics, means to realize the sense and dynamic features of the movement. Rhythmic ability. Rhythm means it is the ability that enable to grasp the motor movement and express that movement in very coordinated way with graceful actions. Means rhythmic ability means ability टू अंडरस्टैंड द रिदम ऑफ द मूवमेंट, उस मूवमेंट के रिदम को अंडरस्टैंड करना, एंड एक्सप्रेसिंग द मूवमेंट, अपने मूवमेंट को एक्सप्रेस करना अकॉर्डिंग टू द रिदम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल्स इन जिम्नास्टिक we grasp the rhythm of the movement and perform our movement according to that rhythm. Orientation ability. Orientation ability, it is the practice of coordinative exercise to respond a complex movement and activity. Means ability of a person to adjust himself, अपने आप को adjust करना as per the time and conditions. अपने आप को एडजस्ट करना टाइम और कंडीशंस के अनुसार, जैसे टाइम और कंडीशन है उसी के अनुसार एडजस्ट करना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल्स इन प्ले ग्राउंड. ठीक है. ओरिएंटेशन एबिलिटी इज द एबिलिटी टू एडजस्ट हिमसेल्फ एज पर द टाइम एंड कंडीशन ऑफ द प्लेस. जैसा टाइम है, जैसा कंडीशन है, उसी के अनुसार अपने अपने मूवमेंट को एडजस्ट करना, अपने ठीक है, अपने आप को एडजस्ट करना. These are the types of coordinative ability. Component of wellness. Wellness means wellness means being healthy and free from disease. A person who is healthy and free from disease is known as wellness. Wellness is the ability to lead a well-balanced life. Means ability to lead a well-balanced life relating to physical health, mental health, social health, and emotionally balanced life. There are many components to bring wellness, as all this also develop the optimum health. Physical activity component of wellness means physically well, emotionally well, intellectually well, socially well, managing stress, spiritual well-being, occupational wellness, environmental wellness. These are the component of wellness. Physical activity or physical wellness. Physical wellness. If the person participate in physical activity, it make the person fit and active, and it help to improve various system of the body and improve our health. It's also help in proper growth and development of the body if the persons do physical activities. So physical component wellness means physical wellness. The persons will become physically well, and ability to carry out is, if the person is physically well, he will able to do his daily tasks easily. Emotionally wellness. Balanced emotional life means emotionally wellness. Wellness required balanced emotion life and release of emotion. Moreover, it should be under control. Emotionally balance means um, ability to control. Emotional wellness means ability to control the stress emotion appropriately. Ability of a person to control his emotions, uh, emotion while emotion, aggressiveness, etc., in an appropriate way. Intellectual attitude. Attitude means intellectual wellness. In intellectual wellness means ability to learn and use information. Ability to learn and use informations effectively. If the person is intellectually well, then it will helps it will improve our behaviors, intelligence, alertness, frustrations, insist thinking, etc. It will helps to balance. Active social life means social wellness. Active social life improve our social quality and help to adjust well in the society, thus improve wellness. So active social wellness. Social wellness means physical activity help in developing the social quality, like ability to adjust in the society, ability to develop friendship, attitude, cooperation with each others, etc. So it's help to develop social wellness. Managing stress. Wellness needs proper management of stress and tension of life. it's it keep us calm and control our our anxiety. If the person is able to manage his stress, he will free from stress, tensions, and can easily control his anxiety also. Spiritual well-being. Spiritual means soul. Spiritual well-being, inner peace. Inner peace. If a person's it make a spiritual well-being make the person ethically good, morally good, peaceful, moreover guide the value of life. It provide meaning and directions to the person. It bring peace, peaceful in the in his mind. Occupational wellness. Occupational wellness means the balance between work and leisures. It make the persons to be hard workers. It make the persons to be an hard workers and earn the livelihood with honesty. It also helps to achieve the balance of work and duties and give him satisfactions if he is occupationally well. Environmental wellness means promoting a good environmental wellness promote good environment which is safe, clean, and healthy. Moreover, away from pollutions. If it is environmentally well, then it helps to keep the environment safe, clean, and healthy, and free from pollution, disease, etc. These are the component of wellness. Next is component of health related fitness. There are 5 areas of health related fitness. They are heart and lungs endurance or cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition. Cardiovascular endurance. Cardiovascular endurance means it is the ability of the heart and lungs to supply oxygen rich blood to the working muscle tissue, and the ability of the muscle to use oxygen to produce the energy. So the persons who have uh, it is the ability to exercise the entire body. If the persons have good cardiovascular endurance, he will have the ability to exercise the entire body for long period of time. For this, it required a strong heart, healthy lungs, and clear blood vessels so that it can supply oxygen rich blood to the working muscles to produce the energy. Activity activity to improve the fitness in this area are the persons can improve his cardiovascular endurance um, by participating in the activities like running, swimming, aerobic dance, etc. And he should do the activity for a minimum 20 minutes within the target area of heart rate zone. Endurance or cardiovascular activities should be done minimum 3 days per week. He should do the exercise, cardiovascular endurance exercise 3 days per year. Every 1 day is preferable. The mile or the pace will be measured fitness testing in this area. Okay, cardiovascular endurance means ability of your heart and lungs to supply oxygen rich blood to the working muscles, and the ability to supply oxygen rich blood to the working muscles so that it can produce the energy. For this you need a strong heart, lungs, and pure blood, and this can be improved if you do a physical activity. Muscular strength is the amount muscular strength is the amount of force you can put forth with your muscles. Okay, muscular strength is the ability it is the amount of force your muscles can produce, and it is often measured by how much weight you can lift. If you lift more weight means you have more strength. People with strength have have few problem with backaches and carry out their daily tasks effectively. Examples of muscular strength include push-up, weightlifting, heavy weight with few repetitions, pull-up. Okay, muscular strength. What is muscular strength? Muscular strength is the amount of force your muscles can produce. Okay, if you have maximum muscular strength, you can do your uh, okay, muscular strength means ability. It is the ability of your muscle to produce maximum force, and it is measured by how much weight you can lift. If you lift more weight, means you have more muscular strength of your muscle. Muscular endurance means ability to use the muscle for long durations without getting tired, without getting fatigues. How long you can use your muscle. Okay, muscular endurance means ability to use your muscle for long durations without getting tired. People with good muscular endurance are likely to have a better postures, have fewer back problems, and be able better able to resist the fatigue than the people who have lack of muscular endurance. Okay, muscular endurance means ability of your muscle to do activity for long period of time without getting tired, without getting fatigue. The persons who have good muscular endurance, he will have better postures, few back problems, he will not feel fatigue easily, etc. And it can be improved. Muscular endurance can be improved by lifting the weight, by doing the activity repeating the activity, or doing the sit-ups. Flexibility is the ability of your joint to move maximum range. How much ability of your joint to stress maximum ability. ठीक है, flexibility is the ability of your joint to move in maximum range. अब आप अपने joint को कितना maximum range तक कितना खोल सकते हो. ठीक है, ability of your joint to move in maximum range. You are flexible when the muscles are long enough and the joint. The persons who have good flexibility, he will have few pain and um, less injury to the muscle. And you can improve your flexibility by warming up or doing stretching before doing any activity. The sit and reach test is used to measure the flexibility. Body composition is used to describe the percentage of fat, bones, muscles, and waters in the human being. Body composition, it is the percentage of body weight, that is percentage of fat compared to other body tissues such as bones and muscle. How much fat your body have. Okay, percentage of fat as compared to others body tissue. People with high percentage of fat are more likely to be ill and have higher death rate than the few peoples. By doing proper exercise and eating the right food in a proper amount can improve your body compositions. Body compositions can be measured by the instrument called calipers, specialized scales, or it can be calculated by body mass index. Body mass index, which is calculated by using the height and weight upon height square to measure the to find out the body mass index. Okay, body compositions means percentage of body weight, percentage of fat in your body as compared to others body tissue. The persons who have high percentage of fat are likely to be more ill. These are the component of health related fitness.